Guys, deluded, I'm back again. YouTube's N'Golo Kante and all of them sort of things. Your best YouTuber at this. So yeah, let's crack on. Obviously, you've seen the news. Allegedly, it looks like Reece Nelson is close to departing the club, depending on what news article you read. If you look on goal.com, it says permanent. If you look on Daily Mail or Daily Mirror, sorry, it says he'll sign a new deal and then depart the club on loan. Regardless of what it looks like, if he leaves in a temporary capacity, which don't believe, I believe he should be promoted, or in a permanent one, which will be sad. That presents a lot of opportunities to a lot of the young players at Arsenal, whether you rate them or not. Because I mean, if the star player's gone, there's going to be another place in the side for an attacking player. So there's a lot of players in under 23 level that should be trying to take Reece Nelson's spot, and we know Reece Nelson has got a lot of high praise and is regarded as one of the best prospects in the country, and that the club have let come through the academy in many a years since Jack Wilshere. So yeah, you can see the praise and the level he's spoken of being able to go to. I hope he reaches his potential, but it's all potential at this moment in time. We need to see what actually happens. But people that could benefit from his departure at whatever period or for however many lengths of time he departs the club for is Saka and Amaechi, two very young players that are very good first and second year scholar. Now, if you've been watching under 23 level or under 18s many a time, you've seen Saka. You saw Saka play in the FA Youth Cup when he was still a schoolboy. You've seen him play for England at under 17 level in the European Championship this season, and you've seen a lot. I believe he has all the potential in the world to go to the first team. He might not be eye-catching and things like that, but he's got the things you look for when you're watching a match. He works hard. He's incredibly versatile. Obviously, he'll need to define who he wants to be as a player. If he wants to be a winger, a central midfield sort of player, which some people have been saying, I'm not sure about that, or as a fullback, which he has been playing in a couple of times, and he's actually played on the left and the right. He's someone that could step up and possibly take over the mantelpiece of being the most highly regarded prospect. He's still incredibly young. He's officially a first year scholar this season, 18, 19. So he's 16 years of age. So let's take time. Let's let him develop. Let's let him do his thing in it. But he's someone I really like as a footballer. He's got fantastic technique. It's not mad mess technique like Robinho or something, but he can evade a man. For me, he's very strong. He's stronger than his stature looks. He's down for a rugged fight. He's down for the team. He'll put a tackle in. He's good with the link-up play. He's good at making a yard for himself and evading a man. He's a good dribbler. He's a very good player. And I think he's got all the potential in the world, and God willing, he stays fully fit and everything goes his way. And another one could be Amaechi. If you've been watching, in the same way people say that Balogun's a young Nketiah, they say Amaechi's a young Nelson. Equally, he's a bad boy in his own right. Like, he's got his own name. He's not no young Nelson. Like, he's left-footed. He can play on the left, plays on the right. End product, clearly for me anyways, it does need to be improved, because at times decision making not the best, but he's got that maverick in him. He gets you out your seat. He's positive. He always wants to take a man on down the wing. He's not afraid to come inside. His link up play is good, probably a bit too one-footed at times, but he's someone that I really like, and he's got potential to reach the Arsenal first team in his own right, and it's down to both of them. Obviously, you've got young Trey Coyle, who I believe can make it as well. He's shown a couple of years ago as a schoolboy. His first year as a first team scholar last year had a lot of injuries and was tainted by injuries and didn't go the way a lot of people wanted it to go. But it's trials and tribulations. But they're three young players that could step up. One's first year scholar, one's in his second year as a scholar, so they're still very young. And I believe that if Nelson sadly did parts in a permanent basis, then Amaechi is probably the one I'm looking at that I need to really. He's the one now. But Saka's equally as good, and I've got a soft spot for Trey Coyle. I think he's a bad boy in this thing as well. So we'll see how it goes, man. There's other players, of course, but they're three that are kind of filling the void sort of thing for me anyways, if that makes sense. So I can see possibly taking advantage of this departure. Who knows, they might even depart one day in their own right, in similar circumstances. Hope not. But if only even one of them can reach first team for Arsenal, is a good thing. But regardless, I hope they all become the players I believe they can be, because I believe they've all got ability to have a future in the game, and it has been our best crop of players collectively, homegrown since 2009 or so, when we won the FA Youth Cup collectively. And I do believe this group will show us a couple, give or take a couple, will show us the likes of Ozyakorp, Wilshere, Coquelin, to a degree, Luke Freeman, Benicophobe, people that have gone on to have, whether you think they've not reached potential or not, they've gone on to have good careers either in the Premier League or had a good career at some level in the Championship or League One and whatnot. I believe a couple of our players, generally speaking, can go and do that, and I would like to see that, because ultimately, these are the tough times as a scholar. You have 2 years to ultimately show your coaches that you have something to give in the professional game, or if not, it's a life filled of long trials. In the summer, possibly dropping in to non-league and having to find another vocation to support your life costs until you can get back in the game, or sadly biting the bullet. I see a lot of people. I know a lot of people that sadly were scholars and were flying high on the verges of first team and stuff, and then a new manager comes in and gets flipped on its head, and sadly you're out of the game. It's the world is harsh. Football is a microcosm of the world. I always tell you guys that. But yeah, man, it is what it is. But on a brighter note, I hope them three in Coyle, Amaechi, and Saka can do the thing for Arsenal. And to be honest with you, as I've said time and time again, like, you type my name in with any of their names, and I've been speaking about them. I'm not a genius. I don't know everything. I just watch football, guys. Deluded. Get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest if you wish. I'm out. Thank you for watching.